Despite it being one of the coldest days of the year so far, I was still able to make it out to Abasin for a day of shredding. So it's MLK weekend. Me and a bunch of friends, literally about 20 of them, got 2 cabins out by Keystone, and we went and spent one of the days at Abasin. Now, Abasin doesn't have a ton open compared to other places, and I think it's just where Loveland Pass is kind of situated at. They don't get as much snow as other areas do sometimes. But literally a week ago, they only had 17 runs open, where they had, closer to 50 runs open the night before I went. So I was kind of a lot more hopeful. I was like, 50 runs is not bad. I was with a ton of people, so I knew it wasn't going to be a crazy day of shredding. It was going to be more of like hanging out with people at the lodge and going out for some runs and hanging out again, back and forth, yada, yada, yada. It ended up being freakishly cold, like negative weather. I think the high was like 3 or 4 for the day, and the wind was insane. In fact, actually, a lot of other places, Keystone, right down the road, was shut down the entire day because of the wind. They would not let the lifts go. Now, I think Abasin's more in that a pocket where the wind didn't hit as much, but they only actually had 2 lifts going throughout the entire day, and one was just for the bunny hill. Still, though, not a lot of people were there, and I think the cold kind of made people stay home, which made it a decent day. One of my buddies that came from out of town kind of needed the day for a good warm-up, whereas my other buddy, who just started learning how to snowboard, this is the perfect spot for him, was able to take it slow. It was a decent day, though. Me and my buddy John, we both got a lot of good clips. The snow was okay. It definitely got a little icy in times, and I think a big part of that was because the wind would just blow off the powder at nice areas. It'd be one of those days where you'd be on fresh powder, and then all of a sudden you're into straight ice, and fresh powder, then ice, and back and forth. But it was still fun. It was fun seeing everybody hanging out with friends. But we were able to go into Copper the next day after a huge powder day, which my next video is going to be on. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you can watch that. But yeah, we still got a decent amount of clips throughout the day, and I'm excited for you guys to see them. I don't care. Woo! Oh shit!
Oh! Holy shit. Woo. My shit keeps dying.